does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
Sluggish, incoherent action burdens capable star Millie Alcock, who does the heavy lifting to little avail. The choppy next chapter in producers James Gunn and Peter Safran's DCU goes on an intergalactic side quest of revenge when Eve Ridley, as bereaved Ruthie, enlists Alcock in the barfly role of Kara to seek out unremarkable adversary Krem, played by Matthias Schoenhartz, for having murdered the orphan girl's immediate family. Essentially, Ruthie is the Maddie Ross to Alcock's Rooster Cogburn in this true grit grafted on scenario. To motivate the reluctant hero, a poison crypto has 3 days to receive an antidote, which Krem conveniently carries around his neck. Oh, and Jason Momoa isn't Aquaman anymore. He's been recast as fan favorite Lobo. Outside of the genocidal Gene Simmons-esque bounty hunter, occasionally aligning with our lead's dogged pursuit, screenwriter Anna Nagara fails to justify the shoehorned-in character's live-action feature debut. You could strain to say it's shrewdly reversing the underdeveloped roles written for women in these male-focused blockbusters, but honestly, Lobo feels like a hot potato, with none of the creatives having a clue what to do with him. Weirdly, there's no Act 1. Kara's tragic origin is sporadically integrated through flashbacks, ultimately taking longer to side with the vexed protagonist on her road to recovery and redemption. Ridley, on the other hand, seems to be in a different production entirely. She's basically in a guest spot, emotionally void of rooting interest, using manipulative shorthand to pity what Ruthie has traumatically experienced. Except that's also undermined given how a CGI dog becomes the focal point of concern. The disorienting narrative never addresses whether the displaced Kryptonians share the same mindset of Cousin Clark's tyrannical parents who wanted to enslave humanity. Speaking of David Cornsweet, he mostly phones in his Superman cameo. The sex trafficking subplot is tonally jarring, opposed to the campy heights that journeyman director Craig Gillespie attempts to meld into a cohesive whole. Previously mimicking Martin Scorsese right down to the populist needle drops, the I, Tonya director is an adept at adapting knockoff Guardians of the Galaxy meets Mad Max Fury Road, with a faux punk rock aesthetic, embarrassingly shot by Alex Garland's regular cinematographer, Rob Hardy. Falling flatter than the out-of-tune soundtrack, Gillespie frustratingly has zero spatial awareness in orchestrating franchise spectacle. One of the two credited editors is frequent Quentin Tarantino collaborator Fred Raskin. However, I wouldn't be surprised if this muddled plot was thrown in a kitchen blender based on the final product. Alcock rises to the occasion, fighting for the greater good, even though the battle is lost in maligned execution. Supergirl is the cinematic equivalent of Kryptonite. My final rating, C-.